Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, Oakland the Yankees come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Jesus Luzardo will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you can be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do, and one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Braun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summerskill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, The offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Andrew Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Fouled away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. More from the East Bay right after this. Now it'll be Cecil Fielder. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Cecil Fielder.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Canseco brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First offering on its way. Tim Raines is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davidson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
For the A's,
Matt Chapman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Raines is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
And a step on first and shelf for the out.
Batting 7th.
And that brings up Chad Pinder trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Canseco retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's the number 6. But he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Swing and a little blooper to center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Jorge Posada shoots this one over to first. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
The catcher.
Down the third baseline. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So to get his day started at the plate, Logan Davidson trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 1-0 the count. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Swing and a shot toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have surprised.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base.
Big key to stealing third base is getting a good jump. Even though this throw from the catcher bounces to third, the poor jump at second cost him the stolen bag.
Nope. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fouled off. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A's go quietly there. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging.
All right,
the
one last
play.
look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. In now, Bernie Williams, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Next to dig in, Tino Martinez flew out in his only at-bat so far. No balls and a strike to count. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate, Jose Canseco, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Jeter at third. Williams on second. Fielder at first. 1 gone. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with... And now, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. Slider, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Ryan Braun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Popped him up. Jeter backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And that'll bring up Andrew Jones. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Matt Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. 0-1, here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Up and the pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate here is Alan Trammell. He singled in his first AB. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
For the A's.
No balls and 1 strike.
Matt Olson.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Olson sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Chet Pinder comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. This fastball taken high for a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Jorge Posada. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next, it'll be Derek Jeter. He bounced out last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here it comes on 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the 2nd out.
Now the center fielder.
Stepping up is Bernie Williams. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Soft grounder left side. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the. Here's the first pitch.
The Athletics.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Vladimir Guerrero 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Williams arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So the next to bat will be Ramon Laureano. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And they start him out away with a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Here comes Tino Martinez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next, it'll be Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. And now here is Tim Raines. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a two-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan Braun. And they could use a spark from him here.
Ryan Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1-1 the count now. High in the air down the right field line. Raines is there, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Next to hit is Andrew Jones. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Matt Chapman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. J.B. Wendelken has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
into the box, Jorge Posada, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Yankees, the
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He's set. Here it comes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Pinder has a play, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Trammell's got it, and safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here, and indeed they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Ready now is Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. The Yanks are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. First pitch on the way. Sean Murphy stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And now in the box, Tino Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Now to the plate, Logan Davidson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next for Oakland.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a big swing and miss, and Vlad not holding back there, falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Ramon Laureano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he gets the punch out as the Yankees go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 2-0 finish today. So the Bronx Bombers with a division-leading 60th team win this year. David Wells hangs win number 11 on his line, striking out 12 in the process. Jesus Luzardo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men